Hmm. Yes. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Hello and welcome to the stream about Cartoon Network upcoming shows. In this stream, we will be going to discuss the upcoming shows on Cartoon Network this year so far. And first of all, let's start with one and only regular show, The Lost Tapes, which hype is getting, you can say, even more intense day by day.
Yeah, so welcome to our stream. And as we said, that we are going to discuss the upcoming Cartoon Network shows in 2026. And there are plenty of Cartoon Network shows that are coming back in 2026. There are a lot of reboot, new series, and as well as you can say some old shows making a return in some kind of new series, a thing like that. And if we go, we will start with the Gumball series new seasons. Yeah, definitely. As we all know that in the past year we got that new Gumball show, which is named as the Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball, and after that, the first two seasons of the new Gumball show aired on Hulu, and first half was in the start of 2025, and the later half was at the end of 2025, and after that the new season 3 and season 4 were announced at the Christmas in the Christmas poster. It was announced that a season 3 and a season 4 are coming soon. So these are most likely coming out sometime this year in 2026, and work is already going completed on it or almost getting complete. And we can have, you can say, the season 3 and season 4 of the Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball anytime soon, and most likely in the June and July 2026, as the season 1 was released in June and July 2026, July 2025 back in the last year. So the same timing will be followed this year, maybe most likely, you can say, because everything is same. So, 2 seasons in the previous year, the next 2 seasons in this year. So most likely the timeline will be same, and we'll get the Gumball new series season 3 in July 2026, and then after that the next half in August, or you can say later in 2026. So this is the one of the many shows which are coming out in 2026 on Cartoon Network. If we move forward, we have Gumball movie. Yeah, definitely. We also have a huge update about Gumball movie. We have also made a video on it, and if you haven't checked it, you can check it in our videos. But we will also discuss the Gumball movie here in this stream. Yeah. So Gumball movie, as we all know, in it was announced back in 2020, and after that there were no updates about it. Yeah, there were definitely some slight updates, like uh, once it was destroyed on some kind of databases and things like that, updates that it's still ongoing or not ongoing, but there weren't any official word from any, you can say, one from the production team. But recently it got some official words from the creator of the show, Ben Bocolet, and during an interview, it was interview in French, with a French interviewer. So in French, he said that he has been working on the Gumball movie when asked about it, and he wanted to, you can say, happen. But right now, from his perspective, from his words, we can what we can intercept is that Gumball movie is still happening, but they need support. They need fan support, audience support to make definitely the production houses, Warner Bros, to think that people want a Gumball movie, so that they can have investor. You can say they can have some work on this project too, or they can greenlit this one, because from the creators end they want to make this. They have ideas, they have new storylines, they have already, you can say, what we can say, a pre-assembled work on it, but all they want is the audience support to get this happened. And most likely, as we can see, that how was the response for the first 2 seasons of the new Gumball show, and the later two are also coming this year, and we hope that the Gumball fans will take it seriously and again give a huge response to these 2 seasons, which will result in continuing not only this Gumball news series, but also will be very beneficial for the Gumball movie. So definitely Gumball movie is still on the cards for this year on Cartoon Network, upcoming shows and movies, you can, whatever you can say about that. because if fans give a good response to the new Gumball show, the new seasons which are also coming out. So who knows? We get a Gumball movie this year. Yeah. So, anyways, if we get it to the next one on the list, then it's Fiona and Cake season 3. Yes, Tanvir.
Yes, obviously, as we all know that Fiona and Cake season 2 was already a great success. And in the end of the Fiona and Cake season 2, we can see that there was in the post-credit scenes, when the marshal was playing with the guitar, there's a scene where Hansel Abadir approaches him, and that's where the series got officially ended in that post-credit scene. That's where it cut out. As we all know that Hansan Abadi is a major villain, is a major antagonist, but it doesn't belong to the Fiona and Cake universe. It belongs to the Adventure Time main universe. But what he is doing in this universe, that's the major question, and that's a mystery that would definitely lead us to a new season in our perspective. And that's why the Fiona and Cake season 3 is, you can say, will be going to be happen, and it will be most likely in 2020. You can expect it in 2027 or 2028. Yes, according to the pattern they have followed before for the first two seasons.
Yeah, definitely. If we discuss more about something about the storyline, then as per you can see in the final scenes, we have seen Hansen Abadir in the Fiona and Cake universe. So what we are assuming is that they will add up some kind of, you can say, twist that the villains from the main Adventure Time universe like Hansen Abadir and others like Ice King will make appearance in this in this Fiona and Cake universe. Maybe an interconnected something like that, but the new season will definitely have some classical villains in it from the OD original Adventure Time universe, and it will be very worth watching too, because Fiona and Cake is already getting a lot of good, you can say TRP, a lot of good response because fans like it, and definitely in the season 3 they will make something more special. And but one thing is confirmed, it's already on the way. That's why they've added this cliffhanger. That's obviously obvious because if you see any past series like that, whenever they want to continue the season or the series, they always add some kind of cliffhanger at the end of the season finale or at the end of the series finale because they want to pursue it more. Like for example, if we discuss the Gumball, then in the Gumball season 7 at the season finale, we you can remember we have the void cliffhanger, and that clearly indicates that they will continue the storyline in the new series or in the new season. And definitely, you can say it was a long wait for 7 years, but even after 7 years, it returned and cleared that, you can say, kind of cliffhanger. It was cleared recently in the final episode of season 2 of the new Gumball series, The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball. It was just, you can say, a reference that definitely when they wanna, you can say, continue the series, they always add some kind of cliffhanger. It was, you can say, we can say it's just a unofficial standard or unofficial type of thing, but they do so. It is to hook up the audience, create some kind of hype for the new season or new series. And
Yes, and obviously, after as we can see here, the ratings of the show, and especially in season two, then it's really good. You as you can see at Rotten Tomatoes, we can see the rating about 69%, which is very well, and also the overall rating on IMDb is 8.7 out of 10 with the two seasons. So the series is really performing well on the OTT platforms, and that's you can say the major motivation for the creators of the show to bring another season for the viewers.
yeah, definitely, as I said before, that Fiona and Cake are, you can say, Fiona and Cake series is a very dominant series in the Adventure Time. You can say in the Adventure Time whole series universe, because Adventure Time has multiple series, multiple spin-offs, but not all of them are of huge success. Definitely, the main show is of huge success, and that's why they made other things. But still, and not every series or every Adventure Time spin-off was of great success. And Fiona and Cake is one of the very, you can say, most famous one after the main original Adventure Time series, which gained a
Yes,
lot of popularity.
and from this main timeline, from this main universe, let us now convert our discussion to another Adventure Time series, which is expected to be here on the Cartoon Network this year, most likely. That is Adventure Time Side Quest. So, what about that? Let's discuss something about that series, which is, you can say, I think so, announced with the announcement of Fiona Cake. It was announced as well, but still there were no update. But now we have the start of this year. From the start of this year, we are getting some updates about the series.
Yeah, definitely. So, Adventure Time Side Quest, for those who don't know, it was first announced in 2020 with Fiona and Cake. So, at that time, at the NSC International Film Festival, two spin-offs was originally announced by the creator of the show, Pendleton Ward. One was Fiona and Cake, and the other was Adventure Time Side Quest. Fiona and Cake was basically more focused on Fiona and Cake new characters, or you can say the female versions of the main characters of the Adventure Time universe, Finn and Jack, Fiona and Kate. And about the Adventure Time side quest, it was a series that was actually based on the classical characters, but is, you can say, working in their childhood, like their childhood memories, their childhood adventures. So you can say it's basically a childhood version of the original Adventure Time show. This was something very unique and something very appealing to the audience too, because definitely the OG Adventure Time fans wants OG Adventure Time universe. Uh, yeah, but it doesn't matter whether it's childhood or it's, you can say, in the original universe,
But
something
I
like that.
think so. After that, it would be a very great thing that if they add, they could be able to add the you can say the multiverse of the multiverse and the timeline of the original show at the Fury Cake with this series. Then it would be a, you can say, great success. As we can see the Fury Cake scenario, they have collected all the he corrected it all the way from the original series and the timeline. So that's make the Funeral Cake more interesting and, you can say, more suspenseful as well.
Yeah, definitely, you're right in that terms that the interconnection between different Adventure Time universes and the different Adventure Time multiverses actually make Fiona and Cake even more interesting than any other series. That's definitely a point. And yeah, but that, you can say, that kind of have a different type of hype, a different type of, you can say, perceivement from the audience. But Adventure Time Sidequest was a different project and having a, you can say, a different kind of nostalgic effect on the viewers. So it was also a very good and hype project. But for almost 4 years now, it didn't get any update. Fiona and Cake already got two successful seasons. Third season is already, you can say, on the way, coming soon. But no update about this series, that whether it will start ever or not. But recently, since the start of 2026, there was a lot of hype and a lot of discussion on the online forums that this series is going to come out sometime this year. And definitely, this hype wasn't, you can say, fake or anything like that. These weren't just rumors, as it also, you can say, got confirmed that by many trusted sources databases now, that Adventure Time side quest is coming out sometime in this year in 2026.
Yes, from here we can shift to the Adventure Time, the movie. As we all know that the fans, as the Gumball fans, are already waiting for a Gumball movie. The Adventure Time fans, in the meantime, also waiting for an Adventure Time movie, which would definitely be a great adventure. So, what about that? Any update for the movie? Although it have not much, you can say, but not that it was not in much debate like as the Adventure Time side quest, but still, what are the chances for the movie and what is the latest update about it?
Yeah, about the Adventure Time movie, then definitely about it. The updates weren't that much as compared to others, but still, it was first announced a long time ago, but didn't got any updates. But still, you can see, as we can see, that there are multiple Adventure Time uh, series and spin-offs coming out this year, because later on we will also discuss in this stream Hey BMO and other spin-off series coming out. So this
Yes.
clearly indicates that the Adventure Time creators, Adventure Time production are doing a lot in terms of reviving things and making more new content. So in all of this context, we can't ignore the Adventure Time movie. which will also be, you can say, a very hype project. People are waiting for it for a very long time. And Adventure Time has a hype for it. They actually want a Adventure Time movie because they didn't have any. So this one is also on the boards. And also, one more thing I want to add here, that when the Adventure Time side quest was getting hyped it at the start of this year, Adventure Time movie was also mentioned with it at that time. Although right now we have some not official but many confirmation for Adventure Time side quest, but no discussion more about the movie. But still, movie is on the boards for this year.
Yes, definitely. I think so that it would be a case just like the Gumball. You see this that first of all they could release the original side quest, and if they got a good response from it, then the movie will come very soon as well. Could come very soon as well. And now let's discuss the Adventure Time Hey BMO series. It was, first of all, it is a different series as it is a spin-off series focusing on the BMO character of Adventure Time, but still it could be a great spin-off. As we can see that the Stone and Cake spin-off got a very huge success, so this could be a good option too.
Yeah, definitely. But one thing which make it a little bit different from Fiona and Cake and other Adventure Time series is that it is more focused on preschoolers. Like it is more type of kid shows. They are crossing outside of the, you can say, Adventure Time universe, because again, if we discuss the original Vegeta Universe and Fiona and Cake and other series, then most of them are, you can say, a kind of content for teenagers or adult audience, not for, you can say, the preschoolers or something like that, not that much. But this series is solely focused on the preschoolers and things like that, so they will. It's a kind of a very unique idea, because for series like Adventure Time, which have a lot of concept of multiverses and different kind of, you can say, uh, cosmic things and things like that. They are introducing something for the preschoolers too, so that will be very interesting for you to see.
Yes, definitely. Now, what we have next in the queue to discuss is regular show The Lost Tapes, obviously, as it has so much hype these days. Might be because it is coming very soon in the May on 11th May, but still, it has many things to do in the stream as well. After as we recently get the first look as well, and now the teaser as well. So we will try to give our review on it, as we have already made a video on the first look, but we haven't made a video separately on the teaser. So we will cover this try to cover this in the live stream as well. But first of all, let's start from the beginning, like introduction to this series, that what it will be and what will be the plot or story or all the things like that.
Yeah, definitely. So regular show The Lost Tapes was first, you can say, came into the talks back in 2020, and that after that time, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so regular show The Lost Tapes first announced in 2022, alongside when these shows was getting announced, Adventure Time, Side Quest, and Fear and Cake. At the same time, a new regular show series was unveiled. Not the name was decided at that time, but they unveiled that a new regular show series is it works. And later on, from some internal sources, we got that the name of the series is regular show Lost Tapes. And further, it was also revealed that you can say in different parts or different patches of time, that the series will have will have a batch of 44 episodes, each of 11 minutes duration. And as of now, what we know is that the series is actually based on the backstories, you can say unseen adventures of the Park Gang, Mordecai, Rigby, and their friends. The unseen adventures of them will be covered in this series. So one thing which regular show fans and we too liked a lot in this series is that, as we all know, regular show already have a perfect ending, one of the most finest endings in the cartoons. So they didn't need to ruin the original universe, and they are not doing so. They are starting, thing just, you can say, telling backstories from the original universe which were unseen before, something we don't know before, some clarifications, because definitely there are a lot of things that's still not clarified in the OG universe. So they will just clarify that things. We will see some backstories, and maybe we can see some, you can say, future stories that what happens after the finale event, and that would also be very interesting. So and this was also hyped very much since the start of January 6th. But and later on it's also got confirmed, officially confirmed by Cartoon Network recently, that this series is coming out in May 2026. So and we also got the very first look into this, and also a teaser for it.
Yes, obviously. And if we discuss about the first, let me open here the first look. Yeah, so first look was like this. Yes. So as we know, in the first look, we can see that both the guy and Richby having fun, doing fun at the golf cart in the park. You can say that they are chilling in the cart, and the cart is moving very fast. And usually, this shows the clear idea of the show, uh, the Lost Tapes, that it will focus on the unseen adventures, like as you said, that unseen adventures, or you can see the backstories, yes, which they have, you can say, spent together, and something like that. And also the teaser tells us the same thing, as in it we can also see the things that they are watching the lost tapes, like you can say the old memories or something like that, and the backstories. We can't play it for here for some reason, but still we are trying to explain it, that it indicates the same thing as the, you can say, as the first look, and the show, and the name as well, as the name indicated as well.
Yeah, definitely. And if you further get into, you can say, this if you further get into the other shows, then these are not just over, because Cartoon Network has also plenty of more shows coming out in 2026.
Yes.
And the next one on the list is uh, Powerpuff Girls reboot. Yeah. So Girls reboot was, you can say, announced very much time before too, but this time it is very much hyped again that it is coming out sometime this year. Still, no official confirmation or date yet, but uh, there is a lot of hype about it. And as we have told you, because hype is something which is driven when there is some kind of internal updates coming out from some sources. And definitely, as we have seen in the case of regular show, there was a lot of hype since the start of the year. We got a confirmation. Same for the Adventure Time side quest, and same for the others. So it will also go same for Powerpuff Girls, the reboot. That this is a very highly anticipated series, Cartoon series, which is you can say most likely coming out this year.
Yes, and one thing we hope so is that they wouldn't ruin the original Powerpuff Girl, you can say, hype, or you can say uh, their hype, or their legendary things like that in this reboot, like they did in the 2016 reboot. After, as you can see here, that the 2016 reboot have an IMDb rating of 3.8 out of 10, which is too low for a show like Powerpuff Girl, which have nearly 7.8, I think so, IMDb rating for its original series. So sometimes reboot work for you the best, but sometimes the reboots usually ruin the original series. You can say popularity, but hope so that this Powerpuff Girl reboot would, you can say, again revive the hype for this legendary series. What would you say about that? And what do you think that what was odd in the Powerpuff Girl reboot series, as far as uh, I can see that the 2016 reboot was not enough that much nostalgic in terms of animation and in terms of other things as well, like the original Powerpuff Girl. That's the major difference, that the series failed to, you can say, entertain the audience.
Yeah, definitely, Tanvi. One thing which is very important to mention here is that when you're reviving any old series, what actually matters, there are a few things. First of all, the art style in which the original show was. Second was definitely the storyline, how you picked it up, and third and the most important one was that how is the, you can say, idea you are taking it. Like for example, uh, if again, if I give you the example of regular show, if they just, you can say, continue the original storyline and ruin it in some kind of way, then it wouldn't that be, you can say, wouldn't be any surprising for anyone. uh, Fans will not, you can say, watch it that much because it won't be worth watching. So instead, what they did really good job. They added a backstories type of fun, and maybe they can show something about after the finale. But definitely, they will not touch the original storyline. Don't make any changes to it, which is one of the most perfect thing to do. And about the old series, one more thing is that if you notice that in the Powerpuff Girls reboot 2016, there was a slightly different animation styles. Also, the storyline, they do follow it, but not that much strictly. The ideas were a little bit different. So, if you are carrying something with the perspective of nostalgia, you must focus on the nostalgic things too. Like, for example, what they did in the Scooby Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog crossover. It was a good movie. They did follow those things which were actually nostalgic for both of the fans. What was nostalgic for the college fans, and what was, you can say, some nostalgic moments for the Scooby fans. They both they took both of them into accounts and applied that things. So if you are carrying some old show, making a reboot, your main purpose is to, you can say, bring back the nostalgic memories, and for that you definitely have to create or you can say must have those nostalgic moments in the new series too.
Yes,
Yeah, and definitely, if we discuss the next one, I forgot this one. We should have discussed it before. Steven Universe: Lars of the Stars. This
yes,
one,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
this one is officially confirmed. So Steven Universe new series was also, you can say, very much in discussion for a long time. And Rebecca Sugar, the creator of the show, also said that it before that she wants to work on the new series, new ideas. And recently, in the NSC International Film Festival, it was confirmed that a new regular show series is in works, and its name is Adventure. Sorry, its name is Steven Universe, Lars of the Stars. Sorry for the mistakes I got. You can say, yeah. So its name is Steven Universe, Lars of the Stars, and this one is mainly focused on Lars Barriga, a character from the original Steven Universe timeline. So, if I give you some pre-existing information about the character, then Lars Barriga is actually a human being, was actually a human being living inside the Earth, living on the Earth in the main storyline of Steven Universe. But later on, he was kidnapped by aliens during, you can say, uh, an episode. I didn't remember the name, but he was kidnapped and taken to the far planet, and there he dies because of suffocations or thing like that. But then Stephen, while crying and using his powers of healing, he brings it back to the life. But this time he was fully pink and turned into some kind of, you can say, alien and human mix. So he becomes Lars Barriga. He can now breathe in space. You can see he can sometimes become an alien. So he now can live in space freely, and he formed up, you can say, a pirate crew, a team to uh, basically a pirate crew who looted things and he transferred it here and there, or some kind of, you can say, a group type this. So definitely this series is based on Lars Barriga mainly, but we do will have Steven involved in this definitely, because it's Steven Universe, Lord of the Stars. So Lars Barriga will be in the main role, but still we have Steven there.
Yes, but do
But
we do?
it will be more focused on the space adventures.
Yeah, do we have Lars Barriga? Would you expect Lars Barriga as a villain, as an antagonist for the series? I think so. That's why that's why he is going to be majorly focused alongside Steven.
Well, this thing is a bit complex to me because Lars Barriga, if you get into his character details, if you read them, if you go through it, if you can open it, he is a character which has suffered a lot. They have worked a lot on his character building, and his character is so and so. Not you can say he's fully evil, not you can say he's fully good, because he
But
was
what happened uh, with him in the past could be a reason for could be a valid reason for this.
yeah, definitely. Why he started a pirate crew gang who is looting things here and there, looting gems here and there. The reason is that he is actually taking revenge from the aliens who kidnapped them, and then all of his life got distorted. He's doing things like that. But at the other end, it is also shown that he is helping the people of the deprived planets and things like that. But still, his actual role in this series is not yet confirmed, but we can expect him as a main antagonist, or maybe as a main protagonist too.
Alongside Steven, yes,
Yeah.
definitely. And it could be a good success like Fiona and Cake and other things like that for the Steven Universe franchise. Uh, Let us check that if anything else is left out.
Yeah, next one is Scooby Doo, the anime.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one is also very interesting and is officially confirmed too. So Scooby Doo is getting some kind of anime style series this year, which is named as Scooby Doo, I think.
Goku, Goku,
Goku, yeah. So
Go Mystery Machine.
yeah, Go also known as Scooby Doo Go Go Mystery Machine. So this will be a very interesting kind of thing. Definitely a change in the art style must, but still, but also a slight change in the storyline and things like that. And fans will enjoy this a lot. And I think it's confirmed for 2026. So this is also another major Cartoon Network show
No,
coming
it
out
is
in
announced for
2026.
2027. I think so. Here it's mentioned.
Yeah, maybe, but I think so that initially it was for 2026, but later on turned to
Yes.
2027 as
Yeah,
of
initially
now.
it was.
Because at the start of 2026 it was hyped for 2026, but later on I think it was moved to 2027.
Yes, it got delayed. I think so.
Yeah, yeah. So these are all the Cartoon Network shows which are actually coming out. Oh no, one show is left, and a spin-off series of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. uh, what was its name?
Home for
Foster's.
Imaginary Friends spin-off.
Yeah, Foster's Fun Times for Imaginary. No, no.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Foster's Fun Time from Imaginary Friends. Yeah,
Yeah, it was greenlit in June 2024 by Hanna-Barbera Studios Europe.
yeah, and now it is highly anticipated for a 2026 release date. Still no official confirmation yet, but this show is also gonna be very amazing. One of the most nostalgic shows.
Yes, and Foster doesn't have any, you can say, any other series or any other, you can say, even spin-off series before this. They only have the original series, so it would be a worth watching that what the creator Craig would do will be going to do in this series.
Yeah, definitely. So these are all the Cartoon Network series which are coming out in 2026, and hopefully you have enjoyed today's stream. And if you want more streams like these, then please do subscribe or do follow our channel, and please like the stream and comment your opinion